Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Corey, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I will be reacting to RWBY Volume 9, Chapter 4. Crunchyroll didn't release the title right away. It doesn't have a title right now. I mean, clearly by the time that this comes out, we'll know the title, but I don't know what it is right now. Let's see. I'm going to guess it's C-based, so it's Curious Cats Catch Killers. I don't know. There would be a K even, so I don't know. But all of them have been alliterations so far, because... Actually, wait, what was the first one? Because the first one didn't have a title when I first watched it, so now I don't remember. Oh, it was a place of particular concern. So I mean, it had the double P, but I guess it's not like altercation at the auspicious auction and rude, red, and royal. Like, they have, like, really solid things in there, but... So on the last episode, we met the Red Prince and found out that something had happened to the Red King that had to do with humans doing it. I have my own theories about what happened there. And they had to beat the Red Prince at a board game, and of course the game was rigged, but because RWBY needed more pieces, the Red Prince shrunk down Weiss, Blake, and Yang, and because of them, they were able to turn the tides and beat him at his own game. And just when he was calling for them to be beheaded, the Curious Cat, voiced by Robbie Daymond, showed up to save the day, got them out of there. But the other girls are still small, so it's just RWBY, who's normal-sized and doesn't have a weapon, and yay! So the next event on the list that they said in episode 2 is that they next have to meet the Rusted Knight. So I'm curious if we will be seeing that this episode, especially because I predict that the Rusted Knight is Jean. I do also think that we'll probably be entering that glowy forest in this episode from the intro, as well as I'm wondering if the thing I keep calling the hookah bug, if they're going to make an appearance in this episode, because I especially think that they will have something to do with the forest, as well as the previous episode had a lot to do with butter. It shows several butterflies, which I'm wondering if that was some kind of thing, but I don't know. I don't have a title to work off of, so that's just my guess. But yeah, so I'm curious to find out more. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Alrighty then. Starting the video in 3, 2, 1. Oh, I also totally forgot to mention, in the previous episode, we saw Neo land. I keep forgetting about that Neo scene in the last episode, even though it was, like, very important, and Neo's semblance evolved, which I completely missed on my first watch. Like, I just totally brain farted that is not a thing that Neo's been able to do previously, so I was just... trust me, I imagine it was frustrating for people to watch that reaction, but it was even more frustrating after I realized that. I was like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. So yeah, we've already seen these 3 locations, so I think we're getting here today. There's Hookah Bug. I also don't know if we'll see more of Neo this episode or not. Oh, I have also been seeing on Twitter that a lot of animators and stuff were really excited for this episode, and it was one of their favorites, so I'm like, ooh, that usually means interesting things are about to happen, so I'm excited. Okay. Ruby, did you already lose Robbie Damon?
Oh, come on, kitty! A cat's hindquarters!
A cat's hindquarters.
You're excused.
Hello, cat? Curious cat? Which one do you go by?
Oh, I don't go by. That belongs to the days and the years. But if you are asking me what I am, I do suppose I am indeed a cat. Most curious.
Of course.
Of course.
Look, my friends and I really need to get to that giant tree, and so far nothing we've tried has gotten us any further. It looks to me like we're even farther.
Yeah, I think that's because we're 6 inches tall.
It
It could be both.
could be both.
Tree. Of course. That is most definitely impossible. You do not go to the tree goes to you, unless of course you're me. You see.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Well, that's your problem. It's a matter of perspective, I'm afraid.
But couldn't you take us then? You've been there before.
So why would I ever want to go back? Yes, I'm glad we understand one another. No sense in seeing a sight seen.
Oh my god.
Please. You helped Alex when she was...
Alex? How do you know her? Are you friends of hers? Lifelong nemesis? Wait, don't tell me. Okay, no, tell me.
Well, we don't know her personally. Just...
She wrote a book about her entire adventure in the ever after.
A book?
A
Is
book?
it well liked?
It's kind of a childhood favorite of everyone's where we're from.
Yes. Oh, please, I simply must know more. What did she write about? How was I portrayed? And do I smell a mouse?
Oh no.
From one cat to another, could you give us a minute, please?
Oh, so they're spoken for. Well, please hurry. I have so many questions.
Are we sure they're not called the constantly annoying cat?
Got him. Totally roasted.
Thank
Curious
you.
cat was described as an ally with an appetite for information. Just because they don't want to go back to the tree doesn't mean we can't lure them there.
Okay. Yeah, we just need to keep their attention along the way. That shouldn't be too hard. We know all sorts of...
I thought there was something in the grass behind her. But I think it's just those flowers.
But wait up! Didn't you have questions for us? We'd be happy to answer them.
I sense a butt approaching.
No, I mean, we do still need to go to the tree, but that'll take ages,
But?
right? Plenty of time to tell you all the stuff from our world. Look, ever seen a scroll before? Ooh.
Luminous rectangle. Ooh. What does this button do? Why is it painting tiny flat versions of me? Is that what I look like smiling?
Hook,
So many
line,
more
and
questions.
sinker.
How exciting.
Is that what they look like
The
smiling?
old man and the boy share a body now? Ooh, that's got some uncomfortable implications.
Yes, it
I
does.
thought that was a helpful way to reincarnate. The same people who put a city in the sky. Oh, speaking of Atlas, did that CL girl from the Vital Festival ever come back in a notable way? There's just so
Oh
many
my god.
characters to keep
Arnold,
up.
is that you?
What was my original question?
Blake, it's your turn. You asked about the origins of Remnant.
That's right. Woo, those two brothers. Talk about a god complex, am I right? All in all, a rather entertaining summary, though I felt some of the character voices were a bit uninspired. Looking at you, wise huntress.
Again, it's wise. Just twice.
Apologies. To your credit, you lot certainly know more about the beginnings of Remnant than Alex did. That girl could barely see past her own nose.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh,
Was she
you
blind?
know, just hilariously concerned with trivial things.
Like?
Yeah, but she learned her lesson in the end, right?
I'd certainly say so. Oh, would you look at that? The
What does that
edge
mean?
of the garden's acre.
So this place is the garden. Or is that place the garden?
This entire world is put together like a bunch of mixed up puzzle pieces. How does anyone make sense of this?
Each acre is made specifically for its inhabitants and their roles.
By
Is
who?
it not like that on Remnant?
No?
How strange. It never even occurred to me to ask that before.
I have a question I'd like to ask. How much longer before we're back to regular
Nice.
size?
Not long at all. The garden is just down this path and is sure to have all the ingredients we need for a lovely Grogurt parfait. Just don't go talking to anyone
Grogurt
without-
parfait.
If you're not careful.
We might get our heads cut off.
That is how we met, isn't it? Ooh, you Remnant folk are such troublemakers.
Well, I'm sure we'll cause a lot less trouble once we're back to normal.
Bah, I don't see what all the fuss is about. Some of my best friends are 6 inches tall. If I were you, I'd be more worried about... Oh, who was that scary sorceress you mentioned? Salim? Salem? How many more relics does she need to end the world again? How are you even supposed to stop her now that Atlas is gone?
It's okay, Ruby.
Hey, Rubes?
I...
Maybe we shouldn't worry about home right now. We've got enough problems to...
The cat!
What? Oh, no, I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay, Ruby.
Where they go now?
Oh, they saw a bug.
And you didn't say anything?
It was a very interesting bug.
Of all the characters from the book, why did it have to be the cat? Why couldn't we have gotten help from the lively carpenter or the rusted knight? One was sweet, one was handsome, and neither of them had the attention span of a goldfish.
You know, I bet you could find a goldfish in one of these ponds.
Little.
Hey, do you hear that?
Oh no. Is it a musical episode?
Is this the garden?
It certainly looks like
This
a
one's the garden. Okay.
But where's that humming coming from?
It's coming from the bush. Ooh.
What are you?
You're Cheshire with another
I'm
eye.
really tired of that question.
What question?
Oh, you're hookah bug.
What are you?
Oh, that question. Isn't it obvious? I am an herbalist. The herbalist.
The
At
herbalist.
least. Until I'm not anymore.
Oh, good. Well, all questions answered then.
Sorry to bother, but,
We need a
friends and I
Grogurt
could use
parfait.
help. See, we're trying to get to that giant tree, but
Help getting to the tree. Ah, yes. Everyone needs help these days. Everyone.
Yeah, that's kind of unsettling, isn't it?
Well, are you coming in or aren't you?
you can make us a Grogurt parfait, right?
No. I don't like it, Ruby.
Say, you all seem a bit hesitant. What did you say you were again?
We're huntresses.
Yep.
And what exactly does a huntress
Hunt.
do?
Fight monsters, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't understand why this matters.
I don't understand how you don't understand. I am an herbalist. I make medicines and remedies to help others on their journeys. It is what I am. So, do you know what a huntress is, or do you guess?
Huntresses are heroes. We protect those who can't protect themselves.
Thank you. Now, would you say that you're good huntresses?
No.
Look, can you help us or not?
I am trying. But you are making this far more complicated than it needs to be. We all have our titles, our roles to play. But in order to help you become whatever it is you need to become, you should really have a better understanding of what you are now.
Okay. How do
That's
we
pretty good
open the
advice.
mushroom door?
This is how a king winds up a prince. Follow me. My work is never done.
Wait, what is that? This is how a king becomes a prince. Hey, hookah bug.
Please, take a seat.
Actually, I think maybe we should be going. Right, Ruby?
This won't take long.
Whoa.
Just answer the questions. What are you?
Oh no. It's totally trippy, man. Oh no.
Are you sure you know?
Uh-oh.
You have to be sure of what you are and of what you're going to be.
Blake! Ruby! What? You don't have to go forward, you know? You could go back. Back to before.
No.
What? What are you talking about? It's simple, really. You could just be human. Or just a cat, if you wanted. Really, it's up to you. Why would I do that? Like I said, it's simple. Much simpler than trying to be a bridge between humans and faunus. Why struggle with that responsibility?
The Schnee name. Why bother anymore? What does it even stand for now? Instead, you could be a nobody. Could you imagine? Not a single bit of baggage upon your shoulders. Isn't that what you want? To be free?
To be something simpler? To be whole again?
Oh, that's...
No. My losses, my failures, those more than anything are what have shaped me into who I am. Showed me how I need to grow. If there's
Yes.
something I'm missing, it's not because I've lost it. It's because I haven't found it yet. And the only way to do that is to keep going.
A simple life wouldn't be my life. My family, my friends, my culture. I belong to them just as much as they belong to me. To give that all away wouldn't be simplicity. It would be betrayal.
I don't know who you think you are, but let me tell you who I am. I am the granddaughter of a hero and the child of a villain. I am a citizen of a fallen kingdom and an heir to nothing. I will not be defined by my name because I will be the one to define it.
Damn straight.
I am Weiss Schnee, and I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
Oh, and then here's...
So, are you a huntress? Like the ones you read about in books?
Oh, no.
I don't know. They always saved the day, didn't they? Always knew what to do. Always won in the end. But life isn't like a fairy tale. That's right. It's up to you to make things better, isn't it? Everything all depends on you. Your sister needs you. Your friends need you. The whole world needs you to keep fighting forever and ever against an invincible monster that took your mother. Mom was the best, but even she failed. And that doesn't seem fair. None of this seems fair.
God, this hallucination is so fucked.
You can do whatever you want. Be whoever you want. You don't even have to be Ruby Rose. So, what are you gonna be?
Get away from her!
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, Robbie Damon.
That's a bit much.
Oh, Herb. Look at yourself.
Herb?
You're done. You're supposed to be helping others find their way, but you've lost your own. Please, let me help. And take a little bit of my heart. You'll feel much better.
I do apologize. I always was a bit of a workaholic. Huntresses, was it? Peculiar things.
Hi, Little.
Oh, I found the cat.
Oh, thanks, Little. No, please. Fuck! Oh, come on. Oh, man. Oh, I was so worried for Ruby there, though. Tiny Weiss-Schnee, Tiny Yang Xiaolong, and Tiny Blake Belladonna. Why did they put Tiny, but... Okay. And then the herbalist. Oh, he was the herbalist and he just called him Herb. I gotcha. Okay. Man, that was a really good episode. Oh, such a good episode. And I love that, like, we've been focused so much on Ruby's, like, Ruby losing herself, I guess, this volume, but I haven't really been focused on, like, the others and how, I mean, because, like, obviously it's like, oh, well, they're not struggling because they've grown, but, like, it just, you know, it's good to see them, like, really, in their own words, say how they've grown and, like, you know, just, oh my god, Weiss's speech, just, you know, I am the granddaughter of a hero, the daughter of a villain. I am a citizen of a fallen kingdom. I'm the heiress of nothing. My name, I'll just like, I love Weiss so much. Oh. But that Ruby speech, though, like, and it's so sad because that's how she sees herself, that she needs to carry everybody. Like, she has to stop this villain that took her mom from her, and it's just this immortal villain, and she has to save the whole world while doing it, and just, man, God, I mean, we knew that's how Ruby thought, but just, like, hearing it out of her own mouth as well, and, like, that's so heavy. Like, no wonder, like, it's a miracle she's stayed positive as long as she has, because, like, that's so much to carry. Like, I'm so excited for the rest of the volume, too. I want to see Ruby, like, grow and fight back against that. Like, I so hope that there's a moment at the end of the volume where she gets to have her speech, like the others got to have in this one. Ooh, but we didn't see Jean. I really thought we'd see Jean this episode, but I mean, I guess that's next, maybe. Because, I mean, here's the thing. After this point, I can't really use the intro to help me figure out beyond this point, because, like, we've been to all the biomes. They still do need to get the other girls bigger again. And RWBY's gone now, so I guess they have to find their own. They have to make their own Grogurt parfait, maybe. Oh, I still have so many questions. Like the fact that RWBY said that like this is how a king becomes a prince, you know, and I think it was a little unclear, but I think he was talking about like an unclear idea of your purpose. So like maybe it is that like after Alex beat him at his own game, he, he started acting childishly, it's not fair, and so like the realm turned him into that. Like maybe he is the same character but different. I still think that there's somebody puppeteering this whole thing, and especially the way that the curious cat, who I'm just gonna call Robbie, like gave RWBY a part of his heart and like was fixing him. He's definitely some kind of like agent of that person, who I think is the like gold blacksmith person in the intro. That episode felt so fast. Like, so fast. Man, I really don't know where to go from here. Because, like, I mean, obviously the next thing is still they have to meet the Rusted Knight. And Weiss did also mention a studious carpenter? It was a carpenter. They had an adjective. But yeah, there's some carpenter as well that they could potentially meet, but like that wasn't a main event that they listed in episode 2, so I don't even know how to begin to process that episode. Man, it was so good though. Ooh. And how's Neo gonna come back into everything? Oh god, I was so worried for Ruby in that scene, because I was like, I keep being convinced they're going to rip Ruby away from the others. Some way, somehow. But not yet. Well, I can't think of anything else in the episode, at least right now, that I want to comment on. But if you're watching this, I will be doing a podcast with my friend Queer Noob, talking about episodes 4 and 5, this coming Friday. So if you are watching this within the first week that it's out, you can tune into our podcast, the Boopcast, live over on Queer Noob's Twitch channel, which I have linked down below. I also have the Boopcast official Twitter account linked down below, where we retweet our RWBY related stuff, especially related to the podcast. If you want to tune into that live, it's this Friday. If not, it will go up the following week on Queer Noob's YouTube channel, as well as the VOD will remain up on Queer Noob's Twitch channel as well. So if you want to join in the discussion live, though, you have to obviously show up to the live stream, which happens at 9 p.m. It's at 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We go live 11 and a half hours before the episode comes out, if that helps at all. But yeah, I also stream on Twitch myself. I stream 5 days a week. Right now, I'm currently streaming Mass Effect 2, Crash Bandicoot 1 for the first time, Elden Ring, Kingdom Hearts 1 on Proud Level 1, and RWBY Arrowfell. As well as I will randomly do other things like Sea of Thieves and Phasmophobia, 7 Days to Die, that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you're at all interested in tuning into one of my Twitch streams at some point, I have that linked down below. Give me a follow. I also have my Twitter account linked down below, where I retweet my streams or where I tweet out my streams and my YouTube videos, as well as I will like random other RWBY news and engage in discussions on there. I also have my Discord link down below, which I have chat rooms for discussing RWBY and Kingdom Hearts and Persona and Dragon Age and all kinds of stuff. So if you're all interested in tuning into any of that or checking any of that out, links are all down below. I forgot to say this at the beginning, I do have my previous reaction as well as the playlist of my reactions linked up in the card section of this video. So if you wanted to see my previous reaction or my next reaction, you can check that out as well if it is currently out. If you are, I have to have my reactions come out a week separate from the episode, so yeah, I have those linked up in the cards. But yes, so thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel to be notified every time I release a video, and comment down below and let me know which of the girls' speeches did you like the best. And I'm gonna include anti-RWBYs in there, because current day RWBY didn't really get to say much, but anti-RWBY had a really interesting speech as well. But which of their speeches did you enjoy the most? And do you trust that damn cat? Because I weirdly kind of trust them a little bit more. They were saying they for Robbie Damon. Robbie Damon, the actor, as far as I know, does not use they, them pronouns, but the cat does. So yeah, let me know that down in the comments below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week for my reaction to Chapter 5. Alright, bye everybody.